friends and family from Universal Studios. I am here today because we have a really amazing update pertaining to Revenge of the Mummy attraction. And also I want to see what's new over here at Universal Studios. We'll check out the scare zones down Hollywood Boulevard. But before we get started, if you would subscribe and click that bell notification so you're aware of future uploads and live streams, we would greatly appreciate it. I do want to take a little peek-see right here down Hollywood Boulevard. However, I do want to head on over towards Revenge of the Mummy and go over the big update that I have over there, and also check out the Monsters Cafe. I will say it's a little bit late in the night and this is definitely kind of like an impromptu video. I heard about the news of Revenge of the Mummy and I knew I had to scurry on over here and hurry up and give you guys the latest information regarding Revenge of the Mummy. So right now it's about a half hour till park close, and Despicable Me Minions Mayhem is currently a 45-minute wait. The crowd levels in here is still quite busy actually. I'm noticing some temporary lighting on top of the old Shrek 4D attraction, kind of right there on the right-hand side of that tree. Definitely getting ready for HHN over here in this section as well. And over here by Despicable Me Minions Mayhem, definitely some more of that temporary Halloween Horror Night lighting. Right off the bat though, over here by Monsters Cafe, this is kind of like the backside of it. You guys will notice it is completely kind of demolished, the whole back end of the old Monsters Cafe. And over here where the donkey meet and greet from Shrek was, the whole facade is completely gone and it's kind of stripped down to bare bones. I'm really excited though to see the changes that's going to be made to this in the very near future. And right over here is like the side of the old Monsters Cafe. And again, everything is kind of stripped and there's no signage right here at all for Monsters Cafe. I do want to head towards the front entrance where Monsters Cafe was, where you would have entered to go to the restaurant itself, because again, it looks like everything is completely just torn apart over here. I do want to get us zoomed in here a little bit to try to get the closest look that we can get. Again, you guys will notice there's absolutely nothing left at all over here by even the entrance of Monsters Cafe. It is literally all completely gone. The only thing that we have left over here is the snack stand that's still going strong here, showcasing Universal's classic monsters. I definitely don't want to see this one go. I absolutely love the three monsters up there holding some Universal Studios snacks. I'm so excited to head on over here towards Revenge of the Mummy and share the newest updates that we have pertaining to this ride, because I definitely feel like it's a really big one. I think we took a gigantic leap forward here in terms of the Mummy opening up, and it's literally right around the corner over here. I can't wait to check this out. So you guys will notice most of the park guests are actually leaving the park or heading on over to check out the cinematic celebration. But I am going to pan over here to our left-hand side. Check this out, guys. So actually, Revenge of the Mummy, of course, right here, but it does look like this guardrail area has completely moved back almost to the sidewalk where that you would actually walk down the street right here. So it's all the way pushed back over here now. And I do want to point out that kind of like the pre-show movie, I'll get you guys zoomed in, is actually playing right now. Check that out, guys. I think we're getting very, very close. And also, I did see Brendan Fraser. He is still in the movie over there that kind of plays as soon as you walk into Revenge of the Mummy. So this is a very, very good update here, guys. Brendan Fraser is still in the movie right there, and this railing is completely pushed back by the street. But also, we have some more updates over here. If you guys remember, for the longest time, when Sahara Traders was kind of transformed to like the classic Monsters store, right over here in this area, right here, there was a really amazing photo op with a creepy guy that you'd almost think would be for Halloween Horror Nights. He is completely removed now. That photo op is gone. Completely gone, I should say, in front of Sahara Traders. I'm thinking it is totally to kind of pave the way for an opening of Revenge of the Mummy very, very soon. And again, just seeing this pushed all the way back, they have the screens playing right there. Brendan Fraser is still in it, which is very, very cool. But the signage right here does still say Museum of Antiquities Information currently closed for scheduled maintenance, reopening late summer 2022. I'm thinking, guys, it has to be very, very soon. I do want to take a little peek-see inside of Sahara Traders as well and kind of see if anything else was moved around. Because like I said, that photo op is gone, so I'm wondering if anything else is kind of moved around here in Sahara Traders. Everything just seems like so wide open and like back to normal in here. That is just so awesome to see. And again, like they have that register right here that hasn't been over here in quite some time. But I'm not seeing like any traces at all of the classic monsters that they had in this tribute store. While Revenge of the Mummy was down, I'm not seeing nothing at all. It does look like this whole ramp right here for the exit of Revenge of the Mummy is totally in the clear. Like it's ready to go. And it does say Pardon Our Dust right here, and appearance, while we add, oh look at that, a new exhibit for you to enjoy. And the exit for Revenge of the Mummy is currently blocked off by these cubes, but that's very, very interesting. But it does look like this whole ramp area and exit for the Revenge of the Mummy ready to go. Also important to note over here for Revenge of the Mummy, the locker entrance area is completely all lit up. And like I said, it just looks like everything is all go here at Revenge of the Mummy. I'm definitely thinking it's got to be within the next few days here for this attraction to open up again. Like I said though, I do want to head down Hollywood Boulevard and kind of see if there's any new updates regarding Halloween Horror Nights up there, since we haven't seen since our past video. But I will link our last update video that I did for HHN 31 into the description box of this one. I almost feel like we're in a race to kind of beat the clock here and park closing. I don't think I've ever kind of just rushed around the park so fast before. We are just bobbing and weaving here in between the old Shrek 4D and Despicable Me Minions Mayhem to head on over to Hollywood Boulevard and check some of those HHN updates. I will say this, like, isn't it crazy how dark it gets? Like literally a couple minutes ago it was still kind of somewhat light out, and a few minutes later it's kind of like everything changes over here in Florida. I am noticing this item right here, it kind of looks like a chimney almost, is completely brand new. And something is kind of like a plaque right here that I want to check out. It says Nettlewoods Cemetery. So this is a whole new sculpture right here. And again, it kind of gives me like a chimney vibe almost, and it has a very big base. That's really interesting. So the next little scare piece right here after the Nettlewood Cemetery is this one right over here. I do believe it was here last time in our last update video, and these do have like the platforms right there where you can bet you definitely a scare actor is going to be kind of propped up on there getting ready to scare you. But I do want to just continue our way down here Hollywood Boulevard here and see if there's anything else that's new. Right over here by like the 5 and Dime, you guys will notice a bunch of temporary Halloween Horror Night lighting. And again, just over in this whole section in general by Schwab's Pharmacy, completely littered like all the way down over here. Over here to the left of Schwab's Pharmacy, again, is another one of those little temporary scare places that a scare actor is going to be. But definitely, like, what I find interesting is this kind of vented area right down here. I'm wondering if they're going to have some type of Halloween Horror Night music kind of playing through this vent right here with a scare actor on top. And over here again, they have another one of those scare spots where actually there's kind of like an archway right here, and you can definitely bet you that a scare actor is going to be inside of here. And again, this one is saying Pardon Our Dust, Universal's Halloween Horror Nights, definitely coming very, very soon, and there will be a scare actor hanging out in this one. It doesn't look like there's too much going on in terms of like new Halloween Horror Night props or anything like that over here in Hollywood, except for that first one, I believe. I do want to check over here at Mel's Diner though. Doesn't this look amazing all lit up at nighttime though? Like check out these clouds and the neon. But right over here, I think is the first lone little Halloween Horror Night lighting fixture right up there. I don't believe there were any over here last time we did our last update video. So they're definitely starting to put some lighting there as well. Also, I think they're about 8 minutes away here for the cinematic celebration to start. So hopefully we have like the Central Park area to ourselves for the moment and be able to check out any new Halloween Horror Night updates that we have. And also check out the helicopter coming right over top right there. Just a very, very beautiful view. But over here again by Cafe La Bamba, you guys are gonna notice a bunch of like this scaffolding with temporary lighting kind of littered through this whole area over here as we continue forward. But I want to see if there's anything new since the last time we were here. Again, some more of that temporary scaffolding with lighting already on top of them over here. And there's a little bit more over here. Actually though, what I'm really noticing that I don't think was here last time, but right over here in this area, it does look like they added a bunch of speakers like they had for last year's Halloween Horror Nights. I know it's getting a bit dark out at the moment, but again, these are definitely new since the last time I've been here. Okay, I think that's gonna about do it for today's video, but there's like kind of little subtle differences of like new Halloween Horror Night items that are kind of being peppered in, but I'm waiting for like a big amount all at once like Universal Studios does, and we will be here for that. So make sure you subscribe and click the bell notification so you're aware of all of these Halloween Horror Night updates. But also it does look like Revenge of the Mummy. It's got to be a go. Like literally the movie screens are going in there, and that whole piece that was out front of Sahara Traders that kind of resembled Halloween Horror Nights is completely gone, like that photo op. And also Sahara Traders store looks like it is a go. But if you'd like to further support the channel, please consider checking out our Patreon page. I'll let a link to that in the description box of this video. If you like today's video, give it a big thumbs up. And as always, make today awesome.